Please state your name and major.
My name is Joshua Hurd. My major is political science.
And could you please state your GPA as well?
My GPA is a 3.0.
Okay, Josh, I'm going to get into the first question. Will you take the initiative to speak to a stranger first? And if so, why?
I do believe I would take the initiative to speak to a stranger first. But as far as why, I'm not sure. I just think it's inbred within me. I believe it's innate. And that is why I take the initiative to talk to people first.
So you're just a naturally, conversive person?
Yes.
Okay. What is the main attribute you look to reduce your uncertainty about?
My main attribute that I look to reduce the uncertainty about would have to be the attitude, because I'm not sure how a person would react to me coming up and just speaking to them.
Mm-hmm.
So the attitude would have to be the one.
Okay. Next question. What qualification does a person have to meet in order for you to make that first move?
Qualifications a person must meet. Either I think you're cute as a female.
So attractive.
Attractive, yeah, basically. And if we have something that we can both relate about. So like we got a class together.
Okay.
So, we can talk about that. I'll strike it up.
Okay. And last but not least, self-rapport or networking, which one is more important, or which one are you more subject to be involved in?
Networking. Your net worth is built by your network. So it's about your connections that you have. I believe that's more important than a GPA or a piece of paper.
Okay, thank you. Please state your name, classification, and major.
My name is Melanie Hutchinson. I am a sophomore legal communications major.
And your GPA, please.
My GPA is a 3.3.
Okay, I'm getting to the first question. Will you take the initiative to speak to a stranger first? And if so, why?
I usually do. I will speak to a stranger first. If they smile and make eye contact with me, then I will think that they're friendly. I'm generally like a talkative person. I like to meet other people and like just share experiences.
Okay. Next question. What is the main attribute you look to reduce uncertainty about?
First, I just try to figure out what we might have in common to reduce uncertainty, and then just build from there so that we can create a bond and connection.
So your relationship is, you like to base your relationships off of commonalities?
Yes.
Okay, that's understandable. Next question. What qualifications does a person have to meet in order for you to make that first move?
Qualifications, they have to come off a little bit nice. I don't want, if they come off cold, then I won't generally try to talk to them or speak. So they seem friendly, approachable, and I can relate in some type of way from just the physical appearance, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Last question. Self-rapport or networking? Which one is more important? Which one are you more involved in? And which one is like more effective, you think?
I think both are very effective, but networking definitely, especially going to Howard University, it's all about who you know, what you know. So, and I was in an organization called Jack and Jill, and they always said network. When we used to go to team conference and things like that. So definitely networking.
Okay, thank you. Please state your name, classification, and major.
Hi, my name is Nathaniel Smith. I'm a sophomore finance major from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And what is your GPA?
I have a 3.5.
Okay, I'm getting to the first question. Will you take the initiative to speak to a stranger first? And if so, why?
Usually I won't take the initiative to speak to a stranger first. And that's not really just because I'm like a shy person. It's just I'm usually focused on like what I have going on in myself, that I don't really like take the time out to get to know people, because like I think that's a long, tedious process,
Okay. Next question. What is the main attribute you look to reduce uncertainty about?
The main attribute that I use is just to see if that person is like a genuine person. So I like to determine their intentions, I guess, more or less, see if they're trying to like gain anything from me or just to gain anything in life, I guess.
Okay. Next question. What qualifications does a person have to meet in order for you to make that first move?
If it's a female, I just like, I don't know. I just
got no type.
I don't really have no type really, but I just gotta see if I think they like me. But yeah, females I just females is just I just like to see if they like carry themselves well, or if like they're showing self respect. With males, it's just they have to know somebody that I know. I don't just go out looking to meet boys.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Self rapport or networking? Which one is more important and effective, and which one are you more involved in?
Definitely networking is more effective to me because you can have a 4.0, and if you don't know anybody, then you're not going to be an effective human being. But if you know as many people and like many people can vouch for you as a good person or as an effective or efficient person as far as like in the workplace or in anywhere, then like you're much more of an asset to society. You gotta like see if like it's like, oh, I think they like me, but they don't.
Understood. Thank you. Please state your name, classification, and major.
Tiffany Robinson, sophomore legal communications major, political science minor from PG County, Maryland.
Okay. And your GPA, please?
3.0.
Okay. First question. Will you take the initiative to speak to a stranger first? And if so, why?
It depends on the situation. Most likely, if I needed something from them or if something about them interested me, I most likely would take the initiative to talk to them because otherwise, how would I get that information or learn something about that person?
So does it depend on the setting as well?
It does depend on the setting. If I feel like I'm open to do so, but if it's in a weird or an awkward setting, like say we're only two people in the room and I don't feel too comfortable doing it, but maybe if it's like a party or a social event or something of that matter, I'll feel more susceptible to talk to that person.
Okay. Next question. What is the main attribute you look to reduce uncertainty about?
I'll probably say moral characteristics. You can have a lot of associates that can be funny or physically appealing on the outside, but if it's someone that I'm gonna call my friend, I would probably look to their morals to see if they're similar to mine or have good morals in general.
So you can say you base your friend group on morality?
Yes.
Okay. Next question. What qualifications does a person have to meet in order for you to make that first move?
Probably their outward appearance. If it's something that I grew up that I was taught that they carry themselves in a respectful manner or they dress as such, I feel like that has a lot to do with it. So your physical appearance, I feel, has a lot to do with how you act and the type of person that you are. That's just what
So do you think it's fair to judge a book by its cover? You know the cliche quote.
It in retrospect, yes, because you will get to know about that person, but you will only be willing to learn about that person if you find them appealing. So.
And last question, what do you think is more important, more effective, and what are you more involved in, self-rapport or networking?
I honestly feel like networking at the end of the day is more important because you can have a very good resume, but if you don't know the right people at the end of the day, there will be no way for you to show that and to display that. And you can always build up the type of person that you are, but you also have to learn from the best in order to be the best. So networking is the way to go, in my opinion.
So from your networking, do you think you can build up your self-rapport?
Definitely. That's how you would build your resume. The more people that you meet, the more things you learn, and the better person that you become.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.